Hello and welcome back to Caves of Qud. So, I handed in all my books, and I actually had one extra bit of Rest Chef lore that I didn't know about. That was worth 20,000 XP, by the way. But there's something I bought instead of a bunch of books. And that is, I think you'll be interested in this, a dram of neutron flux. Neutron flux is very interesting. Is a very interesting material, and let me talk to you about it. If you've never dabbled in neutron flux, it's a very expensive material. It cost me about 2,500 drams, and it is a highly volatile substance. It makes for like one of the deadliest grenades in the entire game. Essentially creating a nuclear blast that just wipes out everything on the screen. So it's insane stuff. But it has a very interesting property. And the interesting property is that if cooked with, cooked with and consumed, it has a chance to increase your natural AV. And we're all about that AV around here. So I'm going to do some dabbling with some neutron flux. Now, there's a couple of ways to offset the dangers of this, and I'm going to do that now. I say there's a couple of ways. There's really just the one way, is we can take a Sphinx salt injector, and that's what we're going to do. And that's why I buy those, actually, because they're useful in situations like this. But there's another interesting thing. You might not have known this part. This is the interesting second part of the neutron flux metagame, is that there is basically a 10% chance for neutron flux to kill you should you cook with it. That much is true. That is the actual statistic, is there is a 10% chance. However, when cooking with Eater's Nectar, that is to say preserved or congealed Eater's Nectar, there is a 25% chance that you get plus one to all of your attributes. So here is the order of things. We take a Sphinx salt injector. Did I already take it? No, I didn't. I thought I had 5 for some reason. So we're going to take a Sphinx salt injector. And then we're going to cook a meal. Choose ingredients to cook with. I'm not going to do anything extra. It's just going to be neutron flux. So there's a 25% chance you get, just to wrap things up on that statement, because I know I didn't finish what I was saying. There's a 25% chance you get plus 1 to all of your attributes if cooking with the drop of nectar. So where a drop or a dram of neutron flux fails, meaning you die, and we're going to find out if I die here. Small chance of gravitational collapse. Plus 1 AV permanently. So we survived, and that's fine. And the Sphinx salt injector is, in a sense, wasted, but you should never regret the cautions you took to avoid death. Should I have died there from the neutron flux, then I would have come back in time due to the Sphinx salt injector, and then cooked with a drop of nectar, because since there's a 25% chance of the drop of nectar succeeding, and because this is basically the same meal that I'm making, where a drop of neutron flux would have failed, meaning killed me, the drop of nectar would succeed. So I'm guaranteed when cooking with neutron flux to either get plus 1 AV or get plus 1 to all of my attributes. And we can play that game a number of times. I know they have nerfed somewhat the Sphinx salt injector combo when it comes to cooking, because when you cook a meal, if it went bad for you and you come back in time, that meal goes badly for you every single time. Whereas before it would roll differently every time. But I'm not sure what the circumstances of that exactly are. And so it's, you know, we can come back to it. We can play with it again at a future time when things have changed, circumstances have changed, and maybe we roll differently. But either way, that's Neutron Flux, and we just gained +1 AV permanently. I also, between the last episode and this one, I did level, since I was handing in like almost, it must have been like 50 books. It was a lot of books. We need about 40,000 XP to get to the next level, but I got a ton of skill points, so I was like, you know what? I don't know what I really want. Probably I would like 2 weapon fighting. That's like the last thing I really need for combat. But I was like, you know what would be nice? More AV. So I went ahead and bought Endurance, and I bought Juicer, and I bought Calloused. And I think that those will be very good in the long run. Juicer is a pretty darn good skill, which I think I should probably take more often. It's not as good as a mutant, but it is pretty good. So at this point, I don't know what we are meant to do. We could just explore. We could go ruin diving. The problem with ruin diving is that there's always acid, and that always makes me a little bit nervous because it's probably damaging our stuff. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I did cure our mumble mouth, by the way, and unfortunately that means it's cured forever because I can't possibly get it again. You know, sucks. We could let's have a look at our pins. All known categories are off. Then we go back. Ruins unvisited on only. There's quite a few ruins that we haven't been to. So let's... Your mind clouds over once again. That's just the Sphinx Salt Injector effects wearing off. I'm lost. I'm found. I'm lost. Hello, Dawn Glider. You are outmatched, I'm afraid. You are horribly outmatched. So we have 2 more levels until I get my rapid advancement. Not yet sure exactly what I want to go for, but I think I want to go for multiple arms. The reason being, I just think, you know, increasing our chance to attack multiple times is like the best thing for us at this point. So let's check out this ruin. Ruins are going to be a very excellent source of cheese. No, it's going to be an excellent source of books for us, and therefore extra XP. There's like tons of good reasons to go to ruins. Of course, they are basically, as I described in my tutorial series, like the best gacha game. Let me get that 5-star rep. I'll get that reputation increase. 5 stars. Come on, S rank. No, but I just like, I love going to ruins because it's just like, what could we find? We could find anything. Like just about anything is possible at a ruin. Oh, I definitely want to go back to that bottle. Oh, we can't. It's not an important location. The only bummer about normal ruins and not historical ruins is that they never, well, they don't never, but they tend not to have underground. Sometimes they do. Very rarely they will have an underground, but you know, they're kind of one and done. Like you do them and then they're gone. And so you gotta chase that Dawn Glider, find the next fix for that quick gotcha dopamine hit. What will we find here? A book? A dram? Perhaps a gelatinous frustum. I do, I am enjoying my decision to become purple. I think that was like a very good decision. I'm enjoying our purple tile. So we did get that still beard gland, and I am very interested in the effects of cooking with that. Unfortunately, the neutron flux did ruin the fact that we were inspired, which is kind of a bummer because we could have made a recipe. I suppose I could have cooked something and then cooked with the neutron flux. That would have been like an optimal way of doing things, but oh well. You know, you can't have it all. You can't have it all, but you can't have it all. I could just like fly down this thing here. Why not? I can fly. This is an ability I rarely make use of. Why did we fly? Because it just makes it safer. Makes things much safer to explore. I don't think, honestly, I don't think there's a very good chance of those having like being multiple floor. Like they just end generally at, you know, one floor deep. But you know, better to be safe than sorry. We can fly. Why not use that ability to be safe? Sleep gas grenade. 95% chance. I kind of wish there was an ability to automatically disarm mines if there's like above a certain chance. That's a good idea for a mod. I know, listen. I know. I'm working on it, okay? Today I'll be doing the next part of my coding course. Let's how much XP do we get from Slumberlings at this point? 50 XP. How far have we come? We've come so far. Wow. Wild. I never thought I would get to this point, honestly. Where we've basically like made a god character. It feels good. It feels really good. And make no mistake, I know we are not infallible. There are still things in the world that can kill us. But I'm working on that. Honestly, if I can turn this into a run, like if I do manage to beat the Tomb of the Eaters, then I will set my sights on maybe defeating a Chrome Pyramid. Which is insane, but I know what you do. I know what you have to do. Let's be honest. Fighting a Chrome Pyramid really isn't a fool's errand. There's no reason to do it except purely for bragging rights and to get the achievement. Oh no! Oh, never mind. I just realized. Oh, my friend has Fickle Gill. I forgot about that. Wait, is this Fickle Gill? Yeah, fungal spores. Wait, why? Why does my friend have Fickle Gill? I don't remember him getting Fickle Gill. He's got like almost every single freaking mushroom infection or fungal infection. He's got one of each except for Mumblemouth. But yeah, I realized like, oh, I'm very worried because he's got Fickle Gill and I'm gonna get infected. And then I realized, oh yeah, we have like insane regeneration and funguses can no longer hurt us. We are still clanged. I tried to cure the clang and it says not curable by like normal means. So Pax Clang is a total jerk. Reshef. We already have it. We've already got that Reshef lore. I don't think we have a complete, like, I don't think we've completed our history on Reshef, but we got to be getting close. I don't have that achievement that's like complete an entire history of a sultan. But, you know, it's on the to-do list. I'm always trying to do that. That is always on the, you know, the task list. But it's not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of history about a sultan. All right, we're hungry. Let's go ahead and cook my favorite meal. Also, did I preserve? I did. We have 9 Hulk honey injectors. Let's go ahead and preserve 3 of those. 15 servings. Honestly, this recipe is amazing. I will always cook with it. Love it. Like +4 strength, it's not like the end you know, the end all be all. Of course. It's just good. But like it's really good. Like if I found a historical relic, this is kind of where I put this, like how I consider how good it is like if I had a historical relic that was +4 strength, I would be over the moon. I would be so excited about that. So the fact that we can like constantly be at +4 in strength. Did I say intelligence? I meant strength. Yeah, the fact that I can be at +4 strength for cooking a meal is just like amazing. I will never not do that, basically. We have more mushrooms. It really is kind of freeing not having to worry about fungal infections. Like, it has historically been a thing that I have worried about really badly. Like, whenever I see, to the point, whenever I see mushrooms, I have like almost a traumatic response. It's like, oh god, no, not mushrooms, please. Because curing mushrooms has historically been a trouble spot for me. But now that I know for one, you know, that regeneration basically makes you immune to mushrooms, that doesn't change my mind about regeneration. I don't think that regeneration is that good. I think it's just kind of okay. It's a decent mutation, I guess. If you know, I don't know. It's probably mid to low tier if I'm being honest. But you know, I picked it on this run because I can't remember what my other choices were, but I think the other 2 choices were mental mutations. And regeneration, as much as it isn't very good, it does technically synergize with this run. So, you know, choices were made. You gotta live with your choices. Maybe going back, you know, given another choice, I might not put so many mutation points into it, but that's about it. That's where you know, life's too short to worry about all of your decisions. I think I just picked up an artifact. What don't I know about at this point? This is gonna be a this is my new game. Let's guess the artifact. This is gonna be a fidget cell with like slender or something, some kind of mod on it. A booster gun. What is a booster gun? Small crossbow with a wide barrel to hold darts. Can you use that? I guess you can use that for love injectors, huh? That's kind of cool. Could be actually useful. Maybe. The worst part about trying to like use love injectors to make friends is that their pen is actually very low. What was that? That was a very strange sound. Yeah, love injectors have a really low pen. And so sometimes you don't get what you want right away. It takes a couple tries. Okay, we can go upstairs again, I guess. There's not really any reason for me to be down here. I'm just exploring. Tell you what, I guess we could go... Where could we go? We could go to Grit Gate. That would be like the easiest. Wait, we have a Jopa recoiler? This was not a Jopa run. Sure, I'm running out of cells, I guess. Jopa is ruins in this place. Yeah. That's really funny. Actually, that's kind of convenient. Okay, let's move on to the next ruin. You're lost. Of course I am. I'm found. Is that Sarakesh? Sarakesh. More chromelings. Amazing. I can't believe how many chromelings we've fought in this run. Look at them all. Dang. Are we enemies? Okay, we're not enemies with the albino ape. That's good. As much as albino ape makes for very decent... oh, I guess we did have to fight them after all. As much as albino ape makes for some decent trade fodder, I don't really like fighting them because they're one of the few things in this game that, like, doesn't hate you unbiasedly. People probably have a weird idea of, like, my ethics when it comes to Qud. It's not, I don't take it that seriously, honestly. I just, think of it more like a sentimentality or almost, a superstition. Like, it's almost, like, on the same level as a superstition because it's, like, so many things in this game want you dead. It's like, why make enemies with one of the few people or creatures that is actually kind of friendly? And albino apes are like, they're nice. They're actually pretty tough. Whoa. Oh, I just realized the phase cannon has a meta crystal. They're pretty tough and they make for powerful allies, at least in the early game. Not so much in the late game. But, I appreciate them. Your advanced toolkit is unpowered. Do you want to continue? Sure. But also let's power that advanced toolkit. Well, I have one that is full. I don't understand. Do I have any acid? Nope. It's fine. We'll work on that 2 grams of acid for a time. I'm honestly amazed that, like, I'm hanging out in the jungle and I have, like, no concern at all that I'll encounter anything that is, like, dangerous. I'm very confident we can take on pretty much anything. We lost? We're lost. If only we could ask the dog where we are. Where are we, dog? Woof, woof. Oh, shoot. Nice. You regain your bearings. Good. I really shouldn't travel in the hills. I have this like instinct to want to travel in the hills because it's less dangerous, but like honestly, it's not. At this point, it's not less dangerous. It's just more annoying. Getting lost in the hills just sucks. You swell with the inspiration to cook. Amazing. Honestly, let's cook something. Do we have anything more? Oh, we have more luminous. We have luminous shrooms. I should. I really need to. It's a kind of a pain in the butt, but this guy has got luminous mushrooms growing on him, and I should deal with that every once in a while. Choose ingredients to cook with. Okay, what do we want? We've only got the one shade oil. Do we have any shulk? I can never remember the difference between shade and shulk. Shade, I believe, is like you get a benefit for being in the dark. That's the one that's plus 8 DV. 25% chance per round that you phase out. Very nice. What about Uber Nostrum? Tempted to try and cook with Uber Nostrum, to be honest. We could do like Hulk Honey Injector and Shade Oil to try and get like both strength and DV. There's also Salve. We could, like, I don't think I'm gonna really use many salves anymore, to be honest. Like we could preserve 5 of these and make something. Let's try a shade. Just one. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, kind of want to do concentrated still beard, powerful stun, gas, breathing effects. We could do oh, armor based effects. I didn't know we had that. Okay, let's do bone meal, congealed Hulk honey, and willpower based effects. Secret based effects. No, I wanna pick something with that I have a bit of, like cider. Cider is like my favorite thing. Kind of want to do the shade oil, but let's just do cider. I think cider should be part of like every meal, basically. Okay, 45 quickness whenever you suffer 2 times or greater physical penetration. You gain plus 8 strength. I don't like it. Aha! 2 AV plus 4 strength. 4 or 5 quickness. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's better. The meal has improved. Plus 2 AV. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. Ooh. Oh, I love it. As soon as I arrive here, I'm going to make sure I don't actually think eating a second meal helps. I've noticed that it doesn't really like prolong the time at all. I did hit the Equine, that sucks. I can't believe I made the meal better. Plus 4 strength, plus 2 AV. Oh my god. Oh, we're hungry again. I ruined it. I wasted it. Well, I didn't. I wanted to try something, and honestly, us having that recipe is worth it. Not losing the bone meal sucks. I know that bone meal is quite rare. I think there is quite a bit of bone meal in the Tomb of the Eaters, but I'm not exactly sure. This is a really boring ruin, I will say. Not a lot going on here. A lot of kudzu, so my stuff is going to get rusted. Yeah, I don't even have much to say about this. This is just a really tedious ruin. A lot of kudzu, so exploring is a pain in the butt. Can't auto-explore really. Okay, we're out of here. Oh, there's a ruin here, of all places. Tempted to go back into the fungal forest and get some more wine because it's pretty early on in the fungal forest. Oh, we got madpoles. Don't really like madpoles. Oh, we got sawhanders also. I'm not too worried about these things that can like chop off your limbs because we can just grow them back, but that doesn't make them any less scary. They're generally a thing to be feared. And also they could potentially, you know, hurt my friends. There's that possibility. Whoa, we have a legendary Putus Templar. Hated by the villagers of Utara. Clan of the brackish brown sludge. Interesting. What did you just throw at me? Sleep gas. There's another legendary Putus Templar, by the way. Let's go berserk. You know, we haven't gone berserk in ages. Just, you know, for good, you know, just to remember the good old times. Yeah. Oh, we just got some Eater's Nectar. Aw, heck yeah, bud. Heck yes. Also, look at some of this stuff. This is, I love killing Putus Templar because they just, like, always have such amazing goods. They've got the goods, you know? I don't know, like, where and why they collect all this stuff. Doesn't really do them that much good, but... Where did the other Putus Templar go? Still finding weird artifacts. Oh, I meant to play. Let's guess the artifact. We're Mercurials are still a pain in the ass this late in the game. Flurry. I think that killed it. Not sure. Honestly, at this point, I'm surprised that I'm still collecting, copper nuggets. Copper nuggets, like, is it really worth it? Is it worth 10 drams to pick up that copper nugget? I guess so. Why not? Oh, there he is. Ooh, is that normalcy gas? You guessed incorrectly, sir. It was not normalcy gas that you needed. It was something else. I'm guessing you don't have what you need to kill me because I don't know what that is right now. So all you really need to do is pray. Reputation with baboons increased. That's novel. And oozes. I really should have had a look at his rep. Oh my god, I dismantled them. They are absolutely destroyed. More Putus Templar. He just threw a stasis grenade at me. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good. I really need to not get overconfident. I did actually take quite a bit of damage from some of those guys, so I'm not completely indestructible. I'm just very tough. I want to be inspired so I can make more amazing meals with Hulk honey injectors. I know I could cook with that meal again, but I don't want to waste my bone meal. If I go like actual genuine ruin diving, then I think I will. We're actually very close to being over encumbered. I didn't realize. This is maybe the closest to the Deathlands I've ever been. Hey, I just realized we haven't paxed and oh, we still have Clang on. I was hoping. Clang promised that if I puffed 4 times, then he would shrivel up and no longer be on my arm. But that didn't happen. I swear to God, Clang just straight up lied. I'm gonna maybe look up how to get rid of Clang after after this episode, which is coming up pretty soon. Not a lot going on here. If we can get some Reshef lore, that would be like almost enough to level us up, I think. Cause like the last one was 20,000 XP. The last one I handed in. So if we can find one more, I don't know if we're like very close to finishing up with Reshef. Let's just break that tree. Make things easier on ourselves. Well, that's it for this place, basically. Tukesh. Remember when I was looking for leech corpses as if they were like one of the most important things? I have to wonder what are we carrying that's like weighing us down so much? Tools? Oh, a hover sled, that'll do it. Hover sleds, for some reason, like they're like a weird paradoxical item because they will help you with your carrying capacity quite a lot, but only if they're equipped and powered. Hated by the villagers of Talil. You know what would be kind of nice is to increase our goat folk rep. What is our goat folk rep at? It's not great. Hearing gossip that's about them. Goat folk dislike you. I kind of want to make friends with goat folk. Let's do it. Equip manual, primary. There we go. And then I will chat with them. Your thirst is mine. Share some secrets. And just like that, we are like 225 rep closer to being friends with goat folk. I am going to tell him to just stay here though. Also, does he have anything on him? No, he doesn't. No, not at all. You go ahead and stay there because I don't want to be around when you realize that I'm not your friend. Also, why are these guys my enemy? I made friends with their elder. You'd think that they would be, cool with me now. So I am just going to explore this ruin. I think that'll be the end of the episode. And this is going to be the series for a little while. Just like exploring ruin diving. We're trying to, like, our ultimate goal is to find a dromad with Zetachrome. But in order to do that, I should be like actually going underground. But I figured, like, before we go under, oh my god, words are hard, right? Before we do go underground, I figured we should like check off some of the ruins that we've learned about, like make use of some of that the secrets we got from Mumblemouth. Like I was roaming around with Mumblemouth for quite a long time. I don't know if we got that many useful secrets from it, but we got something, I'm sure. And then every once in a while, I'm gonna go ahead and just like go back to the 6-day stilt, trade what we got that is of any trade value. We do have a jeweler in the 6-day stilt, which makes my life a lot easier because I can just trade my stuff for jewels. But also I'm probably just gonna buy some more books. See what they got. Oh, they got something really good here. Let's see. I'm very curious about the XP value of this book. I always think that Elastine is like very good, but it's never as good as I think it is. I've got a lot of artifacts that I need to check out. I also have a lot of books that I need to drop off. So there's actually quite a lot of stuff going on here. Let's trade all of my goods. We have some Lover's Blossom. I should turn that into tonics. Let's get rid of bandages. I don't think I need bandages anymore. Sharp, flawless, crysteel. Oh, that's my axe that I shouldn't sell. I made friends with that goat folk, and then I forgot to re-equip my axe. I do that sometimes, huh? That's like very dangerous. Sell the hover sled. Oh, definitely sell the albino 8 pelt. And that's good enough. We can just hand over 70 drams. 69 drams. Yeah, we will. And in the meantime, let's have a look at some of these artifacts. Lacquered 9-fold boots with a almost full thermoelectric cell. That's like the best prize ever. What are 9-fold boots? What? Your character mass appears to orbit a central statement. The path is contracted. The rest of the script is etched in a variety of signs and styles that offer competing and composite interpretations of the cryptic proclamation. What are these? This item repels liquids. Yeah, okay, I get that part. I'm gonna equip them. They don't seem to give me an ability. I do wish some of the descriptions were a little bit more helpful in deciphering what things do. Metal bracelet. Could use a new metal bracelet. Sure. Bioscanning bracelet. Why? Oh, it was slender. I don't think I'll ever wear a bioscanning bracelet. I mean, I guess they're okay, but bounding boots. As long as you have worn this item for at least 100 rounds, you sprint at thrice your movement speed. Interesting. Sleep gas grenade. Might learn how to make that. Medicist module. What? Oh, it's an implant. Okay. All right. Well, that's all very good. Very exciting stuff. Very interesting and exciting. Let's hand in our books. I'm just interested in that one book that I bought just now. Where is it? Doesn't look like I have anything like of crazy value. So I think that it was not great. Scaled ulnar stimulators. Let's just go ahead and disassemble those. Those are decent gloves, make no mistake, but Malady of the Mimic. Okay, I think it was I think that's the one that was 3600. Yeah, okay. So 3600 for 700 grams. You be the judge. You decide if that was worth it or not. But all I know is that like this is I think this is part of the process. You know, in the late game, it's quite difficult to make XP, to get that extra XP. So we may as well spend our water on books as long as we can't buy Zetachrome equipment yet. It's like books and jewels. Just buy books and jewels. And look at that. We're like halfway, almost halfway to level 34. Level 35 is going to be a milestone. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's going to do it. That was quite a long episode, but we're making strides, bits and pieces. You know, we're taking kind of baby steps towards maybe heading down the tomb, but like I really do want to get some Zetachrome before that, so it might be a while. Might be a long time, actually. Anyway, if you're enjoying the series, do hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're new to my content, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.